And we're back.
Hey, what's up?
Nothing much. I don't know if you're asking me or the people, no people listening.
Everybody.
Everybody?
Everybody.
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 What's that from?
I don't remember.
Everybody. Everybody. Oh, from some Kendrick song.
Oh, what is the pros and cons of like
I don't know.
I forgot the name of it. It's the one about peer pressure.
The Art of Peer Pressure.
Yeah, the pros and cons of peer pressure.
Oh my god.
I love that beat.
Oh, for some reason, I had the replay beat. I thought you meant the song that was just playing.
No, why? Why would I love that beat?
So two people of your alliance. I don't know.
Alliance.
I don't know.
What, the Warcraft?
Two-
What are you talking about?
Two things that you stand behind got stumped yesterday: Trump and the Jazz.
Yeah, it hasn't been a good week for us.
Who's us?
Me, Trump, and the Jazz.
Can you even tell me what other result the Jazz have had this week?
I know they won. Who the hell they play against? I forgot who they played. They won the game before that, which I want to say was on Tuesday.
So how is that a bad week for them? And they just played the second best team in the league.
A loss is a loss. You could lose against the best team or the worst team. It's still a loss, and you still should be ashamed for it.
Wow. So it's a bad week because they won a game and they lost a game to the second best team in the league.
Yeah, they went 0. Like if you look at like their KD for the week, it's 0.
No, it's 1.
How?
Isn't it 1-1?
No, if it's 1 and if you get one, like let's say you're playing like a video game, and you get 1 kill and you die once, that's a 0.
Well, a ratio is a fraction, and if they have 1 loss and 1 kill, 1 divided by 1 is 1.
But I mean, I guess
I'm pretty sure if in Call of Duty you get 1 kill and 1 death, your ratio is 1.
I guess if your ratio is 1, but you go like the number you go, like if you was to say like, oh, I went like +2, you'd be like, I went 0. I went even.
Well,
I guess the spread of it, but I mean, still, if it was referring to that way, they still went 0 for the week, which is the week. It's a season. It doesn't matter week by week, but you gotta live day by day.
Football, but
yeah, but
this ain't football.
That's you people can't see my reaction because it's the radio.
But yeah, Jazz and Trump, get stumped.
I mean, Trump is still good though, because Trump has a bunch of states coming up that he will win: Indiana and New York.
He's gonna win California. It just depends on how much he wins by. But that's also not until June 7th.
Oh God, that's
so we literally have all of April, all of May, and then June, and that's how the months go. I don't know why I felt the need to say that.
Like we have April, we have
May, April, then May, and then June,
and then June goes July,
where there's no more primaries.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't exactly know how long a brokered convention would last, though.
I don't know either. But I know when Kasich gets it. Kasich is coming to Iona College.
No, well, he's not coming to Iona College. He's coming to, isn't it like town hall or something?
No, he's coming here to do a town hall.
To do a town hall?
That's what they call it when it's like a thing. Oh no.
To do a town hall.
Yeah, it's like a.
I thought he was coming to town hall.
No, how would he come to? There's no such thing as town hall here.
Yes, sir. It's a town hall.
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm trying to find the email that the school sends us.
But, yeah, town hall. Town hall with Kasich. What's tomorrow?
Saturday. I'm not going because I could care less.
No,
about
of course
Kasich.
not. Because only supporters should go. Unless it's a Bernie supporter, then they have to protest.
I hope people know that that's illegal.
It's not illegal.
To protest anywhere where there's Secret Service, it's illegal.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. You have every right to protest anywhere.
Except where Secret Service is.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
Show me the law.
And I will.
I don't think you'll find it because it's not true. Where did you hear that?
I've read about it on the internet.
That anywhere where there's Secret Service, you can't protest?
Or anywhere like it was a certain vicinity of Secret Service, you can't protest.
You're allowed to protest a presidential rally, though.
But not if it's Secret Service in a certain
There's
vicinity.
always a Secret Service there.
Well, then I guess you can't do it in a certain
Yes,
vicinity.
you can. You always can. You can't get violent, obviously. And you can't.
That's in general. You can get violent anywhere, regardless of protest or not.
Yeah, but you're allowed to protest a rally.
I'll find that for you. We'll return to that conversation.
Just like there's a right to assembly, there's a right to protest.
You're missing the point.
I'm not missing. I know the Secret Service. That's not the point. It's still legal. What the protesters have been doing, causing violence and blocking roads, that's illegal. But the actual act of protesting is not illegal. You're not gonna. You could find this during the break.
Okay. I found it, but okay.
Huh?
I found it, but okay.
Where?
It's a thing. It's HR 347 did not technically make it illegal to protest anywhere Secret Service is present, as the law to that has already been in effect for over 40 years. The primary difference between the previous existing law and the updated and enacted version of HR 347 were the old law made it a federal offense to willfully and knowingly enter restricted buildings or grounds, and know the law only specifies that one must knowingly enter a space. That's just a trespassing thing on federal property.
Yeah, and if somebody's holding a rally there, then protesters can go there too because it's open to the public.
I should just looked at this during the break because there's a lot of information I didn't
Yes.
realize was here.
But yes, Trump. I think he only got like 3 delegates in Wisconsin.
That's not good.
Well, it's a winner take most state. That's why.
Yeah, no, but still, I feel like
No matter he could have lost by 1%. He wouldn't
he would've
have
got-
won.
yeah.
He wouldn't have gotten many. New York's a winner take most, I think.
yeah, but she'll take most, or if not,
And it could wind up being like a winner take all, depending on how much of a percentage he gets. But
And if the way he's like purporting, he's gonna get like 60% of the vote.
of course,
Because I mean, there's not many super religious people here that would cater towards Cruz, and there's no one who knows Kasich. That's why he's coming to Iona College, but he's coming to the wrong place.
yeah, I don't really see many people going to a Kasich
It's gonna be
unless you're just into politics.
I doubt that's many people. I mean, I doubt that's many people. I doubt there's many people who are into politics that would go to a Kasich thing, because he's barely even.
No, I'm just saying that people who
Generally,
are just
yeah.
into politics, they'll go for whoever comes. It could be Hillary Clinton coming, and they could be a Republican, but if they're into politics, they'll go.
I don't know, because people still usually only go to places where their views line up, and not many people know about Kasich and like the East Coast to
You can't keep on saying that not many people know about people know about Kasich.
I know, but I'm saying like not many people know like enough about what he stands for. Like everyone sees him as just like he's the person who's there and who's like a face that is in the crowd of the people who have the chance to become.
So then, if anything, that's more of a reason to go to his rallies.
A rally isn't really to figure stuff out. It's just reaffirmation of something. It's
Yeah, but he's going to speak about what he believes in, and if somebody doesn't know what he believes in, then
yeah. But would you go to a Kasich thing?
well, I already know about him, and no, I won't.
But if you didn't, would you go? No, you wouldn't. You'd be like, nah, I'm gonna pass.
That's because I'm not that into it.
I guess.
Like if I well, first of all, people who are into it are already going to know about him, like I know
That's
what he
true.
stands for. But some people are just into like they'll take any chance to get like it's a political figure coming in. Like I guarantee our political science teacher goes, whether
That's
she's a
fair,
Kasich
that's
supporter
true.
or not.
Maybe. We'll see.
No, she
tomorrow.
will go.
We'll ask her tomorrow.
I can guarantee you she'll go.
I'm gonna go with my previous response of.
Well, you like to think that literally not a single person in this entire country
No, I'm not
knows
saying that.
Kasich,
No.
and Kasich has like 0 delegates,
No,
and
well, I mean, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying is that it's there's no like there's not really many grounds for him to stand on in this area of the like most of his only win was his own home state.
well, then in this state, then I guess Trump really doesn't have any grounds to stand on because this is a Democratic state.
But this is still his home state, so it makes sense if he would win this state.
But that's the point of rallies is to come to places and try to convince people in that state that like Trump doesn't need to campaign here. Like he may come home, like he may come here because it's his home state and rally.
Did you also see that like home ad that they
I'm coming home.
yeah, did you also see that?
I'm so dumb.
It was.
But I guess the point of a rally to get people in that state to know about you and look into you.
But I feel like they almost exist in a bubble where no one would show up to a one where you wouldn't know because you would rather just Google it because it's easier than to like look online and figure out if they line up with your things and then go if you approve of them.
But even then, so then people hear that John Kasich's in town. People like, who are John Kasich? So they go and look him up.
Yeah, I mean I think that. But I
So
think,
whether they go or not, him being here is giving him word of mouth in this area.
I guess.
It's not a guess. Like, it's kind of the point of it.
I
Eh?
Yeah.
Like, why do you think they spend so much time in like Wisconsin? Like, all of them spent time in like
That's
Wisconsin.
True, yeah. I guess that's true. It's basically advertising for themselves.
Yeah, there are like not many, or there are obviously a lot of people who are already backing them in those states. But the point of the 10 rallies that all of them have had in the past 2 weeks in Wisconsin was for something.
Trump is doing one in Long Island. We should go. We should go and live stream from the rally.
In Long Island?
Yeah.
I hope James come pick us up.
Yeah. There we go.
As if that was it. Yeah, James, come to Iona to drive us to Long Island to go to a Trump rally and then drive us back to Iona and then you drive back by yourself. It'll be good fun. Although he is a Trump supporter.
Exactly.
Shocker.
He would probably do it.
James would be a Trump supporter.
Of course he would.
But then again, so are we. So
That's it. But I mean, we're saying it like, of course James is, as if James is like a.
no, but like
Yeah.
if anybody else knew James, like they wouldn't be
True.
surprised that he's a Trump supporter. Some people
No.
are surprised that we're Trump supporters.
Yeah, I feel like people are surprised like we are mostly because, I mean, we don't look like the type who are.
And I don't think we look like any specific.
Yeah, that's true. Like
supporter.
we're not wearing pantsuits. We don't look like Hillary supporters.
We're not wearing like graphic T-shirts and like blue hair, so we're not Bernie supporters. We're
we're
not.
not 85 years old, so we're not Kasich supporters.
We're not carrying around a Bible, so we're not Cruz supporters. So I guess we really are Trump.
Yeah,
We
I
look
guess
like
so.
Trump supporters. We just stumped ourselves.
I mean, I wear the hat now, so now I'm like a walking billboard with how bright this hat is.
Hell yeah.
It's strange. I would have thought I've gotten more would have like negative comments about it from some like.
This isn't like a super even political, let alone liberal school where people are going to be like, "Why are you wearing that
No,
hat?"
yeah, I guess. I don't know. I expect at least one. I haven't gotten any, but I've gotten
No.
like, you keep wearing that, dude.
Yeah, no, well, because people identify with the hat if they're a Trump supporter, but other people aren't going to be like,
How dare you?
"I need to tell that kid off." Like, we don't go to NYU.
Oh God, that thing's I wanted to go to NYU, so I can only imagine like the supporting Trump like, club there is like one kid with like a neck beard or something.
I don't know. It is the city, so there definitely would be Trump supporters.
I don't know. The city's super liberal though.
No, I
Almost
know,
to
but
a
there still
fault.
would be
Yeah.
like, it's not like 100% liberal.
That's
You wouldn't
true.
out of all the Republican candidates, like they probably would support Trump in the city.
That's true. Was it because it's his home state?
Yeah, just like that's what Hillary's banking on. Or well, now Bernie's playing up the fact he's like, I'm from Brooklyn.
Yeah, but he's scurried away to Vermont, so he's barely.
well, it depends on who you consider. Like Hillary's not from
No, yeah,
New
she's from
York.
Arkansas, isn't she?
I know Bill is.
Yeah, I don't know if she is exactly.
But yeah, she moved here like just before she became senator and all that. Like,
yeah,
so she's not a New Yorker, and
yeah,
Bernie was born here, and then he went to Vermont.
yeah. So he could have no job until he was 40.
What do you think? All of Vermont is unemployed?
No, he has no. He didn't have a job until he was 40.
Oh.
He just went to a place where you could like blend in with no job.
No offense to Vermont.
No offense to Vermont or anything, because I feel like there it's not as like compact as the city is. So like, there's not constant like swirl of like work around. But I feel like in New York there is, and Bernie would have not fit in New York considering he didn't have a job until he was 40. But weird like essays.
Yeah, that essay was something.
Yeah.
For anybody who hasn't read it, just go look up Bernie Sanders' essay from the 70s.
Yeah, it has to be that. It has to be
I think
really
79 or something. It's got
I-
some interesting stuff in
I
it.
don't. What was the point of that?
I think it was like to give him some credit. It was like a completely fictional piece. It wasn't like him sharing his
No,
like
obviously, yeah.
views on the world.
But
It was like
I
a
didn't-
fictional piece.
I didn't even know like what that was like. What was he going for though, as a whole? Like,
I
what
mean,
was the?
I think it was just like a fictional piece. I don't know.
I don't know. We should talk about this more when we come back from a break.
Sure.
You really took my transition there and drove it into the ground with your awkward sure.
Because it was so obvious. We've talked about this after we've never continued a topic from one segment to the other.
Whatever, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So see everybody
After the break.
after the breaks.